So Wizard Liz is under hot water again, and this time she's facing major backlash over her new video she uploaded a few days ago titled "Women Should Love Money." And it's not just because what she said in this video, it's how she said it. Now, I'll be sharing some clips with you guys, but in this video, Liz basically claims that people who work regular 9-to-5 jobs are actually more obsessed with money than she is. Yeah, you can imagine how well that went over online.
You love money more than me because you're giving your whole life up for that.
Okay, so now let's break down what's actually going on, because I think it's safe to say this time she's actually getting canceled and people are waking up and being like, we believe she's faking everything for social media for money. She seems like a hypocrite. There's so much conversation going on with her right now, so let's not waste any time. So Liz argues that women should love money not in a greedy way, but in a way that represents self-worth, power, and independence. On paper, that message doesn't sound too bad, but where things started spiraling was when she suggested that 9-to-5 workers, people who are just trying to make it by, barely making ends meet, many working because they have bills, mortgage, or rent to pay in this overinflated economy. The straw that broke the camel's back was when she suggested that 9-to-5 workers are actually more obsessed with money, implying that their mindset is somehow inferior or less evolved.
Money is not the most important thing. We shouldn't talk about money. We should talk about love. Delusion. You work every single day. You go to a job every single day, a 9-to-5 that pays you $2,000 a month. Yeah, you have maybe 2 weeks in your life free to go on vacation. You're selling your whole body for a job that tomorrow will replace you if you drop dead. You love money more than me because you're giving your whole life up for that.
Now, as you could expect, people immediately called her out for being elitist and out of touch. A lot of people pointed out that most workers don't clock in every day because they're obsessed with money. They do it because they have to. Rent, groceries, childcare, you name it. So when Liz framed it like she's morally above them for not chasing money, you best believe people felt she was dismissing very real struggles. Keep in mind, Liz isn't like the average person anymore. She's built a big name for herself. She's a millionaire, probably a multi-millionaire at this point, but that doesn't excuse being out of touch with 90% of what the world is going through. Others all over TikTok even accused her of contradicting herself, being like, how can you tell women to love money and then shame people for wanting it too much? It's a double standard that doesn't make sense, especially when Liz herself has built an entire brand and lifestyle around monetized self-empowerment. A bunch of people all over TikTok have been speaking out about this. The Wizard Liz saying 9-to-5 workers love money more than her is wild. Some people actually studied for years, worked day and night, and earned their career through real dedication. Not everyone dreams of selling courses or manifesting from a penthouse. Choosing a stable job and providing for your family isn't loving money, it's responsibility. Rent is due, bills are real, and society runs because of these people. At one point in this video, Liz started talking about how women need to raise their standards, being like, you guys shouldn't get turned on or happy by a good morning text by a man, like that means nothing, that's the bare minimum. Liz also previously mentioned that she ended up receiving $10,000 by her ex Landon at one point, and this comment with over 7,000 likes really came for Liz, writing, if that's your defense, then I've got nothing to say. A girl getting turned on by a good morning text doesn't justify your behavior. Money turned you on. You've become the opposite of what you've always preached. Then there was the tone. Viewers and even her own fans described her delivery as condescending and almost self-righteous. Some even said it sounded like she was glamorizing financial privilege while preaching about detachment from money. An easy thing to say when you're not worrying about bills every month. Now, this whole controversy also comes at a sensitive time for Liz. Earlier this year, we all know she accused her fiance Landon of cheating on her while she was pregnant, and she's currently still pregnant, and I feel like every time she uploads a video on TikTok showing off her belly, she gets a ton of comments being like, single mom, he left you, just a bunch of people really shaming her, which I don't think is okay, but I feel like part of why she's making videos like this is because she feels betrayed. A woman like her who would give out the advice that she did all over YouTube probably never would have imagined she would be in a position like this, where she's left all alone with a cheating man's baby. And I've seen a ton of people being like, her ego is bruised at this point and she just doesn't know who she is anymore. This conversation continued all over Reddit. People are calling her latest video tone deaf and classist, while others say they used to love her content but just can't relate anymore.
pissed me off so badly when the Wizard Liz said that people working a regular 9-to-5 job just care more about money than her. Like, girl, if I was making a shit ton of money off of social media or a Nepo baby, I would not want to be a doctor. The fuck? I'd be a really shitty DJ in Bushwick that's a part of a niche art collective that no one actually listens to.
This creator here starts by saying that spending money on someone is the easiest and least meaningful thing a man can do. She explains that pressing a button to send money or buy a gift takes no real effort if it doesn't prove love or care.
The easiest thing a man could ever do is spend money on you, by the way. Like, that's probably the least interesting thing that someone could ever do for you, is press a button and buy you a gift or send you some money. Like, I just saw a video of the Wizard Liz, like a clip of a YouTube video of hers or something, where she was talking about how her ex sent her $10,000 once, and she was really impressed because in her mind that must have meant that he loved her or he was really serious about her, whatever. And it just made me so sad because, okay, first of all, she's young and I don't want to like judge her or anything, but it just makes me so sad because I really honestly truly think the only people that could ever think that way are people that have never had anyone do anything for them. It's like the least bare minimum bottom like effort is a man spending money on you. It takes literally a quarter of a second to swipe your card somewhere and send money somewhere, or like do an Apple Pay or like PayPal you $10,000. Like, it takes a minute and a half. And if you're not careful, like if you're a young woman and you open Instagram and you see so many women like flexing on all the stuff that men are buying them, whatever, it's easy for you to confuse what true respect looks like and think that like someone spending money on you or buying you gifts or whatever means that they respect you and care for you and love you. And I just want to tell you right now, you will probably have the same thing Liz has had happen to her if you think that way. Like, it's such a dangerous mindset to have. It's not how things work. Someone that cares about you and respects you and loves you spends time and energy and effort on, you know, getting to know you and helping you and making your life better or whatever. I could open my phone right now and send you $10,000 and literally not care if you live or die. And it's the case for a lot of men. And it's impressive to women who have never had anything in their life because they've never seen $10,000 maybe, which I'm not saying is Liz's case. Again, I don't know her, but it's just so sad. Like, it's such a sad mindset to have. Please don't do that.
And all over Reddit, the conversation continued. I'd rather have 100 meaningful messages from my beloved who treats me right than 10,000 from a man who trapped me, which I am not even attracted to. For those who don't know, Liz has mentioned in her most recent videos that she's never really been attracted to a man and that she only ever got into a relationship for the sake of getting some sort of advantage, whether that be money or just anything materialistic. He bought you for $4K and left you with a baby. Exact effing Lee. I honestly believe that a huge part of the reason why people are waking up and publicly questioning her and canceling her is because of our subreddit. I believe it opened many people's eyes and gave them the confidence to finally speak out against her. I think a lot of TikTok is tired of the constant idolizing of someone so clearly mentally ill and insecure. So happy that women are finally opening their eyes. The high-value women content is a pipeline to the alt-right, much like the tradwives. Different sides of the same misogynistic coin. It is important for a man to be a provider, in my opinion, but you're not going to find a good man if all you care about is money. His values and morals are extremely important. What's the point of dating a rich guy if he's lustful and doesn't have discipline? This is why she's pregnant and single. Money is not the only thing that matters. It doesn't outweigh a good heart and good values. Other people are even bringing up Liz's past. There's accusations of her being a worker before she blew up on YouTube and got famous, but that's what's been going on with Wizard Liz, you guys. Drop your thoughts in the comments down below. I would love to know. I love you guys so much, and as always, I'll see y'all in the next video.